The most incredible piece of news you'll hear today. American astronomers have just announced that the Earth's rotation has once again sped up by a full 3 seconds. What's 3 seconds, you might say? But you must realize that the Earth is supposed to rotate once every 24 hours. And now our day is being quietly stolen. Scientists say this is one of the most unusual observations they've ever made. Not only is it more drastic than any other time in history, but the change is accelerating. Imagine a time frame that is no longer stable. Satellite navigation will shift. Global communications will be misaligned. Even the tides, the climate, the body's biological clock will gradually become irreversibly disrupted. They suspect that something in the Earth's internal structure is quietly becoming unbalanced. Some speculate that the Earth's core is shifting. Others say the moon's gravity may be changing. And most chilling of all of this may just be a precursor to the Earth's anomalous self-help.
Shalom. Shalom, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rokah HaKodash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect, these brother Nakamaya from the GMS camp. Come to edify the Lord's elect, Lord when it's edifying. So as we see in the clip here, we can see that time is speeding up drastically. As we will see, time is shortened. We have scriptures to back up that. Right? We saw it from those that have age. Right? From since when I was in primary school, the day never used to go by so quickly. The day used to actually drag. It used to take longer to end. And being an adult now, could see how quick the time is flying at the end, more quickly than when I was in primary school. So I can attest that the time shortened very quickly. But just considering the video, that's certain things that to correct in that video. They have the earth rotation around the sun. Now that is nonsense, right? We know the earth doesn't move. Alright, when you read Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 4, it says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So you want to go into that word abideth.
Strong's H 5975. Ahmad.
It says to stand, to remain, endure, take one stand. Stand, take one stand, be in standing altitude. Right? A standing attitude. Stand forth, take a stand. Present ones to attend upon, be or become a servant of to stand still. Stop moving or doing, cease. Right? So it's stand, the word stand still. To tarry, delay, remain, continue, abide, endure, persist, be steadfast, to make, stand. I've seen it basically the same thing. It says to station, to set, to stand firm, maintain. Alright. So it has stood 171 times and stand 137 times. Alright, so we know the earth does not move. It's the constellation that move in the heavens, right? Not the earth. Alright, we know it's the sun that revolve around the earth, right? Scripture say you ordain the light by day, and the greater light by day and lesser light by night. When you read Psalms 19, we start with verse 1, a Psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of power, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And let's talk about the internet, right? The web. Their line is going out through all the earth, and the words to the end of the world. In them hath he set tabernacle for the sun. Alright? And this is how the truth is spread to the four corners of the earth by the way of the internet. It says, which is as a bridegroom cometh out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoices as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of the earth, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. See that? I read it in NLT. The sun arises at the one end of the heavens and follows its course to the other end, and nothing could hid from its heat. So it's the sun that revolves around the earth. So they say the earth spins, and the earth spinning faster. The earth spinning faster. What would you say? 3 seconds faster, and that is not true. We know it's the constellation that move the heavens, right? The stars, the constellation of the stars, and the moon, and the sun. So now the course of the sun and the course of the moon, I believe that is what rotating faster, right? Now I remember around 2016 I was monitoring the moon when it come up from by the trees, or the certain area I was living. When it come up by the trees, how fast it taken to pass the trees and come up, and I find it was moving fast at that time. And from when I was like a youth, it wasn't moving so fast. So I was like, I find this moon moving faster. Coming to the understanding now what is truth. We understand that the moon and the sun in its course is move faster, because that is what ordained time. Genesis 1 and 14. Alright? So the course of the moon and the constellation of the stars, they move faster. Now stars will move like a shooting star, but the whole constellation moves. Alright? The whole constellation. This is what moves. So this is what scientists could tell you moving faster, but they have to support the nonsense and carry on the bullshit. So they will tell you the sun, the earth is what revolving around the sun, which is nonsense. Alright? The scripture say let me get that here. Job 26 and 7 says, he stretched out the north over the empty place, he hangeth the earth upon nothing. Let me read that in the NLT. Job 26 and 7 in NLT. God stretches the northern sky over empty space and hangs the earth on nothing. See that? He hangs the earth on nothing. So now the scripture talk about the pillar. Let's see if we can get that. Pillar. So boom, let me read Psalm 75 and 3. It says, the earth and all the inhabitants thereof are dissolved, I bear up the pillars of it. So when they hear pillar, they believe that the earth is on a pillar. Right? So let me do this and go. pillar of the earth. And now we go in images. So we see what they will show us. Showing me like a fucking movie. Alright, so you see I made something like this. Alright, something like this. The earth's pillars. So they believe that the earth is on a pillar that is support the flat earth nonsense. Alright? See that? To support the flat earth nonsense. That it's on a pillar. That do move right now. The scripture tells us that he hung the earth on nothing. Let's read that again. Job 26 and 7. In the NLT, God stretches the northern sky over empty space and hangs the earth on nothing. It hangs on nothing. It don't have pillars. So these kind of scriptures they use to support flat earth nonsense. Alright? The sun in its course revolve around the earth. It's to prove that the earth is in a circle. I read in Isaiah, that's what, 40. I read 21. It says, have he not known, have he not heard, had it not been told from the beginning, have he not understood from the foundations of the earth? So this is the next one, the foundation. You see, it's a foundation, just like what they're showing here. It's a foundation, pillars. Verse 22, it is he that setteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretched out the heavens as a curtain, and spread them out as a tent that dwell in. So you see, the earth is a circle, just like how the moon circular, right? The sun, and these other planets like Venus and Jupiter and all these things. The same thing with the earth, right? So I just wanted to clear up that. Just a quick lesson clearing up what was said in the beginning. The earth revolve and the earth is what's spinning and time is moving faster. We know time is moving faster because scripture prophesy that time is going to move faster. Alright, it's Matthew 21, 24 and 21. It says, 22, it says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. Read it in NLT. In fact, unless that time of calamity is shortened, not a single person will survive, but it will be shortened for the sake of God's chosen ones. So the Lord shortened the time, and this way He make it evident for the whole world to see, and that is for us. That is a comfort to us. These we tell Esdras, second Esdras 2 and 13. Go and he shall receive pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. See that? He said, pray for few days unto you, that it may be shortened. Esdras prayed, the elect praying that Lord return quickly and hasten his coming. Alright, and we see in the Lord you know, making prophecies to play out faster. You're making time to speed up faster. Alright? And this is for the elect's sake. Kala Yaba Shemir Shai. 144. Alright? Says take heaven and earth to a witness. Take heaven and earth to witness, for I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good. For I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemir Shai. So time is speed up for our sake. There is a comfort to us. And they say from 20, scientists say from 2020 to 2025, time speed up drastically. So they're checking that it rotating faster. And it's not the earth, it's just the constellations. Alright? The moon and the sun in its course is moving faster than usual. Alright? To what I have Shemir Shai. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Quick lesson, straight to the point. Lord, when is edifying the Lord's elect in closing, giving all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Shalom. Shalom to the elect.